Hi B&Bers, it's Nikki from Bed and Broccoli. This is our first YouTube clip by popular demand. We are going to show you how to make a trifle. It's going to be a vegan trifle. We'd really like to see some pre-vegans attempt to make this. All the ingredients can be purchased at all major supermarkets, so readily available. It's going to be very, very tasty and everybody's going to be very happy with the end result. Okay, so we've made the cake according to the packet directions using egg replacer and soy milk, and we've cut the crusts off, we've broken it up and just crumbled in some pieces at the bottom and piped in some cherry jam. So we're just going to do a second layer. Really nice and easy. Remember, this will get nice and moist with jelly next, so you don't have to worry about them, retaining their pieces. It's all going to get scooped out with a big spoon anyway. So we're going to put some more jelly or jam, and this is cherry conserve, and just a few dollops here and there. Whoops, that's a really big cherry there for someone. And now we're going to move on to the second layer. Okay, so before we put the jelly in, we're going to use the juice from the jar of cherries that we're going to be putting on top of the trifle. We've added a little bit of liqueur to our cherry juice, but you don't have to do that if you want a non-alcoholic version. And we're just going to pour that around and make sure all that cake at the bottom is nice and moist. Don't overdo it, you don't want it too soggy. So I think that should be just ample, and the rest of it will drink. Okay, so we've made the jelly and it's set overnight. We made this the night before, and all we're doing is breaking it up, and we're going to pour that straight over the top. So yeah, make the jelly the night before. It'll just save you time on the day, and it's not exactly a complicated thing to make. So nice and easy. Spread that out over the cake and the jam. And next, we're going to move on to the custard. Okay, so we've got the cake, we've got the jam, we've got the syrup with a little bit of liqueur, and we've got the jelly, and now we're going to put the layer of custard on. Now, you can get vegan custards. The Orgran brand is what we use. It tastes exactly the same as any other custard on the market. You may have your own preferred vegan brand, but try this. This is really good. So we've only got another layer or two after this, and we've done it. So we've got a little bit of extra custard here. So we've made 4 cups, but it really depends on the size of the bowl that you're going to use for your trifle. We could put more in, but we'll opt to leave that extra cup to one side. Okay, for our next layer we're going to use coconut cream. Put the cans in the fridge overnight and don't shake them when you open them up, because what you want is this solid cream that sits on the top. Underneath you've actually got the milk, the syrup part of it. So we're just after this solid layer. What we'll do is we'll add a little bit of icing sugar and some vanilla essence, and we'll beat that with electric beaters, and that'll make our layer of cream. If you want, with the leftover water at the bottom of the can, you can put that in smoothies. Okay, so we've got all the cream in the bowl. We're going to add a little bit of vanilla essence, I don't know, maybe a teaspoon or so. You can choose how much you like. I've put about 2 tablespoons of caster sugar in, just as you would the dairy style cream. And we're going to whip it like you would normal cream. Okay, so we've been beating the coconut cream for about 5 minutes, so it's firmed right up. We're going to spread that across the custard, and after that the final layer will really just be our garnishes, which we're going to be using cherry and chocolate. Okay, so we've got the cream layer on, and the cherries that came out of the jar that we used the syrup for earlier, all we're going to do is sprinkle those around the top, and we have nearly finished. So we've got plenty of cherries there, so don't scrimp. Okay, so I've actually left a little bit of pile of cherries here on the top and sprinkled a few around the outside, but you can put any fruit you like on your trifle. And now we've got some grated dark chocolate just to finish it off. And you are going to be one very popular person if you walk into your family's Christmas Day gathering with this. And there you have it. Enjoy.